How does it feel to be called a threat to democracy? How does it feel to be called a fascist? How does it feel to be called the things that Joe Biden calls millions and millions of us, of you and me? In a way, I'm grateful that the Democrat strategy is to go scorched earth, because this will be the wake-up call that a whole bunch of Americans need. Hey, voters in Alaska, how do you feel now in having elected a member of this political party, the Democrats? Hey, Trump haters, did you ever hear Trump declare war on half the country? One time? Did you ever hear President Trump demonstrate this degree of divisiveness? Wow. This was, it was bad, and there was a part of me last night that thought before the speech, maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe he won't go nuclear. Perhaps he's heard how angry people are at being called fascists because they don't happen to agree with his political worldview. Maybe he hasn't noticed how angry people are that he wants to arrest his chief political rival under the Presidential Records Act. Maybe he's getting the memo that Americans are extraordinarily angry at what this country is becoming on his watch. And so maybe he'll tone things down a little bit. Maybe it won't be as bad as we feared. Well, let me give you a little taste of just how bad it was. If you didn't see this, you probably know by now that they made the inexplicable decision to bathe the building, Independence Hall, in a blood red lighting scheme. So you've got this angry old man railing and screeching about evil Republicans in front of a Nazi flag red colored building with two Marines forced to stand at attention behind him during the whole 24-minute speech. It was surreal. This is like right out of a movie. Let's listen a little bit. I'm not going to give you a lot because I want to stay focused on some optimism, some hope, some faith that we're going to get this country back. Here was Biden last night in Philadelphia.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now, I want to be very clear up front. Not every Republican, not even the majority of Republicans are MAGA Republicans. Not every Republican embraces their extreme ideology. I know, because I've been able to work with these mainstream Republicans.
Mainstream Republicans, like Liz Cheney, that's right. Check. We know what he means by mainstream Republicans. The extraordinary viciousness, the hatefulness, and then, of course, the craziness, the insanity, the lunacy of 1 second declaring war on half the country and then the next second wanting us all to come together. How do you expect us to come together with you, President Biden? Listen to what he said about asking the nation for unity.
That's why tonight I'm asking our nation to come together, unite behind the single purpose of defending our democracy regardless of your ideology.
Regardless, what are you talking? You just called us fascists and Nazis and a threat to democracy and evil. You just said we threaten the very foundation of our republic. You want to come together with us? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I got to be real careful today. We're heading into the Labor Day holiday weekend. We have FCC guidelines. I could get in a whole lot of trouble over what I'm feeling today. I am fired up. And I hope you are too. We're a threat to America because we want to make America great? Oh, really? What do you want to make America? Putrid? Well, you're working. It's succeeding. It's working. Your attempt to run this country into the ground is succeeding, Grandpa Joe. My rage got so intense last night, and then I was flipping around on the channels, and I was watching reaction, and I was watching who carried it. NBC, ABC, CBS? Nah, they weren't in. They couldn't do it. I guess even ABC, CBS, NBC, and PBS thought stuff like this was crossing a line.
That the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country. These are hard things. But I'm an American president, not a president of red America, blue America, but of all America. And I believe it's my duty to level with you, to tell the truth, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful. And here, in my view, is what is true. MAGA Republicans do not respect the Constitution. They do not believe in the rule of law. They do not recognize the will of the people.
Do you realize how this is incitement? Do you realize that the Democrats are practically begging us to take the bait? They are inciting us. They are doing they're taunting us. They are hoping for a very bad reaction. The only reaction they're going to get is they're going to lose on November 8th.